If you'd like to join me with just gently closing your eyes and maybe taking a few really deep, slow breaths. Notice how your energy is feeling today. Notice your sense of connection to your inner being. Allow yourself to completely slow down and just arrive into this moment, into your body more fully, into your breath. And you're welcome to explore your connection with the earth today. See how your connection with the ground beneath you feels. Physically, energetically, spiritually, whatever level of depth feels good today to really resource yourself. And then see if you can breathe in from the earth, if you'd like, breathing in the energy of the earth into your heart, into your belly, to your brain, to your whole body, if you'd like, whole field. A few long, deep, slow breaths like this, really sensing into the feeling of your cells lighting up as you breathe in. And as you exhale, imagining them releasing any old memory, density, history. It's not useful anymore to hold on to. You might even feel like working with the element of water, breathing in the deep depths of the watery core of the earth into your being and allowing that crystalline water to flush around your cells, your DNA, organs, cleansing, clearing, purifying the lymphatic system, nervous system, all the fascia, all the layers of tissue, musculature, everything making up your physical form, which is mostly water. Imagining that all flushing out and cleansing, clearing at whatever level of depth is most supportive for you to feel clear, present, aligned, attuned. Ah. Mm. Connecting with the earth in a very conscious way, really connecting with the core, wrapping your roots of light from your feet down around the core, breathing in from this place, claiming your space, taking up space, claiming your place. And also honoring the land that you're physically residing on, really connecting to the elements of your physical environment, all of the elemental beings, energies, spirits, ancestral guides, indigenous beings and energies that have cultivated this land. Welcoming all of our guides, loved ones, masters, teachers, loved ones, galactic councils, councils of light, all of our multidimensional aspects, calling in all of your guides, teachers, all the beings here to support, resource, transmit, help you to remember, receive, and integrate precisely what is meant for you now. We call upon the Lemurian councils of light, the Atlantean councils of light, and the ancient Egyptian mystery schools, and all of our guides, masters, teachers, and loved ones from all of these different dimensions and planes, beyond all timelines, spaces, and realities, connecting in with these memories in this shared field, memories of our former lives, parallel lives, future lives. Just welcoming any insight, guidance, direction available now to receive, to make conscious, to integrate, to complete any lessons, memories, important for what is unfolding now. Mm. Feeling all of the different ascended energies and teachers that were supporting all of these different collectives over many different timelines beyond known history. Just connecting in with whatever feels most resonant and asking for guidance, support, whatever is most useful for you now. You can ask, what is most useful for me to know, to receive, to remember now? What am I currently integrating? What gifts and abilities are currently awakening in my being? What other dimensional aspects may I now integrate and learn from, receive healing from? You might notice this kind of bird's eye view of the planet with all the different pyramid structures popping up at all the different sacred stargates and energetic epicenters of this planet, connecting into other dimensions and other planetary systems and other universal systems. Seeing the Great Pyramids in Giza, Sudan, Himalayas, India, Japan, Hawaii, New Zealand, Mount Shasta, Sedona, Arkansas, New Orleans, North Carolina, New York, Azores, Avalon, Italy, Athens, the middle of the Mediterranean, Canary Islands, and just feeling into all the other physical spaces maybe calling for your attention, specific vortexes that you are uniquely tuned to and resonate with, that you can source support from and amplify access within. We just mapped some of the Atlantean ley lines, crystals, temples of light, Lemurian temples of light, opening, activating, awakening across the planet, recalibrating consciousness to the higher dimensional stability, clarity, full memory, memory of what was, memory of what is, memory of all that is to come, that was already here. If you would like to be given access to specific memory of your timeline, your soul trajectory, you may ask specifically, or you may ask to be given what is most useful, supportive, beneficial for you and aligning with your highest timeline, which of course always benefits all that are connected to you beyond time and space. There is much history being returned and restored now, being revealed, restored, restoration. There's a restoration underway now in the body first, mapping the original template of the human form, body, system, energy, access available through the body in the field. Returning, restoring, remembering, Once capacity is stabilized, there will be the return of history, restoration of history, restoration of memory, of truth. Hmm. So feeling very strongly here, the Lemurian energies, Lemurian councils of light, Palladian, Arcturian guides. Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you, ancestors beyond this galaxy. Thank you so much. Feeling the dolphins, the whales, the elementals. Just feeling the templates of the higher dimensional human form of advanced multidimensional capacity and ability, telepathy, empathy, so many powerful abilities and a deep understanding of right relationship with nature, with other beings, with life itself. True balance of energies in all ways, all forms. Balance of the brain and the hemispheres of the body, integrated form. Remembering the protocols of the right action of stewarding land, resource, relationship, all forms of energy, all forms of exchange. Remembering. Mm. There is a golden white light stream if you would like to connect and receive and bring this into any specific part of your body or field that would love amplification, support, especially clearing any types of energetic leakages or subtle or not so subtle distortions around repressing one's power, presence, knowing, true abilities, presence, directness, initiative, creation, creator capacity. To receive, just deeply breathe in the golden white light sensation of a warm stream coming down through the spine, all the way down through the soles of the feet, out the fingertips and toes into the earth. Circulate this back up once it goes a few feet down into the earth. Breathe it back in. It may circulate through the front of the energy field like a big circle, and then back through the crown, down the spine, out the feet, fingertips, and toes, down through the earth, a couple feet down, deeper down each time, out around the front or the back, circulating back through the crown, top of the energy field, down through the spine. A couple times like this, cycling. May even play with that circuit in different directions, to the side, to the other side, to the front, to the back. Playing with the breath as you allow this refueling of sorts. There is guidance to imagine yourself lying on a sandy beach, very crystalline if you like, and just allowing a very subtle sensation of water starting to flow over you and perhaps through you, feeling your body as more translucent, as more energetic, feeling yourself in this kind of shallows of the shore, and allowing crystalline, higher dimensional ocean water to move through, around, in, up and down, over you, at whatever level of depth feels best. And you may feel this ocean is made of a certain material that helps to magnetize out of the physical, energetic structure of the DNA of the cells of what makes up this form, can magnetize out really specific memory, density, emotional patterns, behavior patterns, thought patterns that are no longer in highest service to your soul embodiment, destiny unfolding. And as this cleansing is allowed, you might also notice it can feel like as simple as a window being washed, a dusty glass frame being cleaned off, made clear again. A lens of a glass or some kind of a spectacle that had residue on the outside or the inside, and simply cleaned off, wiped off, washed off to become clear again. You may do this with any organs, especially heart, liver, kidneys, adrenals, stomach, lungs, eyes. All the different glands, the lymphatic system, all of the different hormone producing centers, just allowing these to receive a reset, recalibration, restoration at whatever level feels good for you. Restoring energetic balance and resource. Hmm. Mhm. Couple deep breaths into the stomach, into the deep belly, into the tailbone, into the heart, just really focusing some energetic attention, presence on these key areas that help us to digest, metabolize emotions, reality, relating. Creative power. You might breathe in through the tailbone, the base, breathe in through the belly, breathe in through the heart, then deep breath out, exhaling, cleansing, clearing like a wave washing through you. Right. Hmm. So it feels like the last part here is around amplified manifestation and allowing yourself to call in, to feel into, to attune with something really specific you are wanting to receive, embody, restore, integrate, physical, emotional, spiritual, on whatever plane of existence you are calling forth a new experience, a new embodiment, a new expression. I'm seeing a wave of beautiful white flowers, some kind of a white, really intricate, almost like geodesic flower petals, like very multidimensional, otherworldly, white, sparkly, sparkles of rose gold, turquoise, maybe other colors for you. White flowers just streaming over the field, streaming over the body, streaming over the whole planet, whole galaxy, whatever level of expansiveness you want to play in. And as you're allowing yourself in this stream of receiving attunement with abundance and ease, feeling into the vision, the sense, the knowing, the memory of having what it is you are desiring now, feeling yourself in that exact precise moment of enjoyment, of ecstatic, grounded trust, truth, celebration, deep gratitude. It is done. It is done. It is done. Ah, letting the mind harmonize with the heart, the body, the whole being harmonized. One attuned instrument of receiving, one channel, one stream, unified. Mm. And see how stable you can be as you sit in this state of grounded, ecstatic gratitude, joy, grace, ease, space. See how much of your home frequency you can allow to really embody fully, feeling alive, aliveness, radiance, electricity. Mm. Mm. I'm seeing this image of gold being given to everyone as a gift, like a golden transmission. It may also feel like an anointing oil being placed in certain parts of your field or body. And it feels very, very, very high frequency, like complete etheric gold, very powerful, perhaps unlocking access to certain energetic points on the body that were not as accessible before, or opening up an access point in consciousness that was not as clearly available before. Receiving this anointment, whatever level feels good for you. Maybe connecting with the specific guide or energetic support that is gifting this to you in this moment, perhaps opening up a new channel of communication with a new source of support or one of your own dimensional aspects now coming in more strongly. Many here will be in contact with new celestial, galactic, spiritual guides and beings in form and in spirit. It is accelerating the access with which you have been given to transmit the guidance, the support you are here to translate. It is accelerating. What you are able to access is accelerating because you are ready and you are responsible. And you will be shown more quickly than you might have thought, might have felt, what it is you are bringing through your creation, your offerings, your gifts, your vision. It is becoming more clear. It's becoming more aligned. The support will show up. Everything is more accelerated. You will be meeting specific guides to assist in physical and etheric form, coming now more into your reality, more into your physical experience. Recognize each other when you reunite. Recognize. Beautiful. And then just see if there's any last messages for you here in this very open access field. Just asking what's most important for me to see, feel, know, remember, integrate, anything at all, any additional transmissions to work with later, now, to support you throughout your day, your week, integrating this potent solstice. Yeah. Some of you are getting very clear signal to really connect in with a specific part of the earth, and I just want to affirm that is important to recall going forward, that you have some kind of specific, maybe familiar, maybe new epicenter of power on the planet to connect to and resource from. You can do this etherically as well as physically, because there are new gateways opening as the higher dimensional grid of the planet is anchoring more in this time and space and stabilizing at the level where we can access more consistently. There are new gateways opening into different dimensional access points on the planet. And so you may see different places light up for you in a way that they hadn't before. That may be offering specific messages and transmissions for you to work with and assist you in this next phase of your path. All right, now connecting in with the higher dimensional grid of the planet. Golden gateways open all around the outer layer of the Earth's etheric field. Connecting in, breathing in, while staying grounded into the Earth's core. Feeling yourself as the channel, the gateway, the bridge. Heaven into earth, heaven into earth, heaven into earth. Couple deep breaths into the heart. Deep gratitude for your being, this body that can experience, feel, know, remember all that is, all that was, all that will ever be. all that is here. It's all here. Ah. Hmm. Full body breaths, deep breaths, grounding into this moment, grounding in to this being, taking any kind of stretches to feel your spine, feel your neck and your shoulders. Start to stretch out the palms and the feet. Let's end with a few tones just to really fully ground into this beautiful frequency that we have been playing in. Whatever tone feels good. I'm feeling Moo, MU is a good one, so we could try that if you want. Full exhale, emptying out all the breath, emptying the lungs completely. Deep breath in through the whole body, whole field. Two more like that, emptying out all the old air, old breath. Last one, biggest one of all. Ah. Just notice how your energy is moving. Scan the body, scan the field, see how you feel compared to how we were when we began. Mm. Great. And then really specific, as you start to open your eyes gently, we're gonna do a few rounds of like stretching out the eyes as much as you can. So gently opening up and then just really stretch your eyes, look up as far as you can. We did like some good brain rewiring, so this is a way to stabilize that into the physical reality and through our physical perception. So stretch the eyes up, look up as far as you can, then look to one side as far as you can, then look down as far as you can. You almost want to feel like the ligaments of your, like inside your face and eye, behind your eyes, like really stretching. Look to the other side, look up again, and maybe go the other direction, down, to the side, up. Ah, that's good. That's a good one. Nice little shakeout. Thanks, you guys. That was fun. 11:44.
Thank
Ah.
you.
Thank you. Anything you want to share? Like I got so much in feedback in the happening in the body and field and just in it helping to integrate. I'll just share what I got first. Like I was seeing a lot of affirmation about what I've been tracking the last 2 weeks around, restoration of collective memory of like the true history of humanity and the planet and preparing the physical vessel and the brain, especially to be able to contain that, because there's so much conditioning of how we've been taught to see this reality. It's been so limited to kind of keep us safe for a time. And it's, we're progressing out of that um, zone, and it's going to be happening at an accelerated rate that we're recalling more memory of the true history of our beings and of the soul and this planet, and including the ancient civilizations that we just named and many more. There are many more. here that will be coming back into memory that I think some of us are starting to also subtly, maybe not so subtly, tune into or directly travel to in dream time or meditation time. You will have the experience of in meditation, especially falling into yourself more. This has been happening to me where it feels like going out of balance, like really almost like an astral projection, but subconsciously, but deep into the body. And I was told that this is going into when you're going into a parallel lifetime more consciously, not in the sleep state, and that we can do this more now in a conscious meditative state. More, we would call it teleportation, actually. This is what we're now able to access more. And this is going to become more of a tool that we can use in really transformative, supportive ways. And then, contact. We're going to be getting contacted more in our physical spaces. You may already be feeling the presence of beings coming into your space, wanting to see, test the waters if it's safe to make contact with you and those who have been kind of you have a signal going out that you are safe to be an emissary for contact and translation and support. But many these beings may also come in human form. They may look human, but they're not. And so that was the guidance to recognize. And they're going to be coming now very soon. And I feel like in July, as I prepare to go into Hawaii, that field and this energy coming in the mid-July, I have been seeing the image of spaceships just fully uncloaking over major cities across the world to help people kind of have additional shock to unplug from fear. I mean, some people may choose to go fully into the fear. It is the lower dimensional timeline. They may choose to stay there and reside there or transition off the planet. We will see that for the rest of this year happening at an accelerated rate. But others may choose to allow that type of a shock to their perception and conditioning to allow them to reassess their true values and true value and snap into a higher dimensional, more, it's an empowerment timeline, empowerment, creative, co-creative, collaborative space. So that's what I feel we are bridging to, and we are embodying that energy in ourselves of empowerment, collaboration, co-creation, truth, and holding that anchor for others to attune. So that was exciting. What did you guys see?
I felt guided by your entire channeling. So, connecting with vort from the beginning, like connecting with certain vortices, and I felt it specifically new ones that are calling me. I felt mostly in my body, like just like in a way more consolidated, but also lighter. So that felt really good. Bless you.
That was a good one. Yeah, I felt all those vortex points like super lighting up, but then like new ones because there's this whole like underground. It's like as the higher dimensional grids are enlivening, activating, awakening more, and more of us are plugging into them and kind of like turning them on. Or they're already on, but we're like empowering them as we're actually using them, right? It's like if they're not used, it's like dormant. So more of us are able to use it, and then it's empowering. It's like giving us more energy, and then it's powering up almost these underground, underwater, like different pyramids, different ley lines we maybe didn't see before. It's like a whole new energetic overlay in a way, and it feels so familiar though. Like to me, it feels really familiar. Like, whoa, this is the original part of the original system of like, the original Earth or something coming back beyond the distortions. So a lot of the energetic, like even the construct of ley lines and these weird ideas of like, this is the heart chakra of the planet. Just very limited constructs of how, it's all a gateway to remember. But yeah, it's just exciting. Feels like we're getting more real. Anybody else? I like a lot of body stuff.
Yeah, it's great. I've been connecting with those sacred spaces that you brought up since our session a month or so ago. It's really nice. Every time I tune in, it gets more and more clear, more and more grounded in, and like new ones keep popping up. So it was really nice to like really see that and also see how it tied to the energy around the earth.
Mm.
You know. Yeah, I loved it. Unfortunately, I'm at work. I got distracted a few times, but I was still in with you guys as I was trying to answer questions.
You're in the
Um,
field.
I was doing it. So, but I'll definitely re-listen to the whole thing. But yeah, it was really, really great.
Aw, thanks for being with us. Hey, look at this guy. You look different. Nice hair.
Hey, rolling off the red eye from Big Island.
Welcome home.
Yeah, well, or not.
Different home for now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll say that's what I'm kind of feeling. The like I guess part of my job seems to be weaving the energies and the people of these places. And Big Island so extraterrestrial and a guy yesterday's like, "Oh yeah, you're a centaur, obviously." And on the beach, a casual conversation. That's
Wow.
not even nice. And I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." I hadn't really felt that.
Phew, I feel lightning, Centurion. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I
Wow.
know. I've been labeled different things for different people, so but I think I'm really it just really felt like the whole thing was just clearing my field and resetting the systems and realigning. So that felt really good. And then kind of curious. I feel like there's a spot or two in Europe, 'cause I'll be there for 2 months, that are wanting to be visited, and I'm starting to feel into what those might be.
Whew. Is it the Baltics? Like Bulgaria, Romania, that the Baltic Sea?
I don't know. I've been before, but not for many years.
Cool. I just felt that, I don't know, when you mentioned that, I was like, whoa, Bulgaria,
I was,
like
I was kind I was kind of curious. Like, there's the volcano Stromboli is pretty big off of Italy too, so it's kind of
wow.
intriguing volcano quest. But yeah.
Something's happening in Italy. There's like all these people I know from very
Hmm.
different ecosystems are all there or going there soon. Like there's these convergence points. So something's happening in mid-July.
Yeah.
Planetarily, there's a major, I've been shown, at least for my directive, there will be a big celestial infusion of energy coming
Hmm.
for those that have prepared to work with this energy directly. It will be to open the heart and the field and restore a lot of memory and access. And it's going to be big. So a lot of us, I feel people I don't even know yet, but that I know from other times, we're all going to Oahu. That will be an epicenter point of grounding this energy for the planet.
Mm.
And then Italy feels like there's different soul, pods that have their different directives. So it's just interesting to observe. I think that's also happening in Italy over July, like all these different people going, and it's like big soul reunion and then uh and then of course Mount Shasta, the more famous hotspots are like gonna be popping off like Shasta, Sedona, Uluru, something's happening there. Japan is a lot of high level beings are there. I think I'm just ready for these spaceships, man. I'm like, come on, let's go, like
Uh,
over Manhattan.
I was told yesterday they're coming in the next year or two. So
I think sooner.
okay.
Let's
If you
see.
have anything to do with it,
Yes,
yeah.
we'll see. Yeah, wow. Well, thank you so much for choosing to pop in. This is all special soul family here. I really deeply appreciate each of your beings and resonance, and really such an honor to connect on a day like today, any day. And anchor in with what's here and just share together. So I'm really grateful for you all, and feel free to, connect if there's any fun integrations that come through. I'll send the recording out to you all to re-listen if you want. And hydrate, ground, do all the good things. Might feel good to even just like lay down and like really feel your own field, like how it has recalibrated. And then usually when we're doing stuff like this, it will be about, 48 to 72 hours, depending on your like integration rate, where you might feel things continuing to move or like, pop out, or I think it'll be pretty gentle though, but just listen to your body. Anything else? Namaste. Cool. Love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day. Fun to play with you, and I hope to see you all soon in some cool spaceship. Love you. Aloha. Bye.
Namaste.